Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the LEGO Legacy Weekly News Report. As usual, these news reports are a collaboration between myself and Seiko. If you want to check out his document version of this report, you can find a link to his Dev Tracker Discord server in the description below. This week was a bit more interesting than the last, so let's jump right in. The LEGO Legacy Community Manager WAF announced an upcoming Q&A that will take place on August 27th. This Q&A is going to be a general Q&A with a focus on the upcoming space update. As usual, it will be held on the game's official Discord server. I have a link to that one in my Discord server, actually. So if you have any questions you want to ask the developers directly, you should definitely join in. They are really good about answering as many questions as possible. And if you aren't able to make it, don't worry, because I will have a recap video for you all as usual. Additionally, WAF also confirmed that they are still working on the content creator program and should have news soon, although not immediately since he will be on a vacation next week. There may be some announcement regarding the content creator program during the Q&A, but we will have to wait and see. Following the very controversial Ghostbusters Brick Pace, Slimer's Master event finally began on Friday. Besides a short game outage that occurred right at the beginning of the event, it has gone smoothly, and the players that wailed hard for the Ghostbuster characters were able to unlock Slimer. Unlike the Master Wu event, this one was definitely doable with just 5-star Ghostbuster characters, but I don't believe anyone has yet to complete Tier 6 or 7. These tiers, similar to Tier 6 of the Master Wu event, are meant to be completed following the gear and level cap increase that we know is on its way soon. Personally, I believe it may come alongside raids, so I would say to be prepared for that sooner rather than later. Initial feedback on Slimer is quite good, and he seems to be a very good attacker with decent defensive stats, especially for a 5-star character. He makes a full Ghostbuster team more effective and also works really well with spooky characters. As I showcased in my video the other day, it appears the Ghostbusters work very well against Ninjago units, but not so much versus pirates. There was, however, a Ghostbuster and Spooky hybrid team consisting of Bazilla, Egon, Winston, and Slimer that was able to full auto every team in the game in less than 2 minutes. While that specific team comp is not accessible to 99% of the player base, it is going to be interesting to see how effective that might become down the line. Regarding the Ghostbuster events as a whole, Game Director Abo confirmed that as older content comes back, it will be more generous. This was a direct answer to a criticism regarding the estimated number of reruns required to max the Ghostbusters as a free-to-play player, which seems to be over 9, meaning that it would not be possible to max them before at least a few years. So it may be a bit quicker than the initial estimates. The dev team is also currently discussing this exact thing, as Abo confirmed that it takes too long for new characters to really impact the meta, such as Spooky, Ghostbusters, Imperials, and whatnot. They are aware that this issue lies in acquisition of the character and are talking about it internally. This week also saw the arrival of 2 new moderators for the official LEGO Legacy Discord server. Alex is going to replace Lena as the official Gameloft moderator and will ensure that bug reports and issues make their way to the dev team. He is now also a moderator for the official LEGO Legacy Facebook community, or at least that's what I've been told. Honestly, I have no idea. I've never used Facebook, and to be honest, I really don't know how it works. Anyhow, Arnar will replace Ruine as a moderator for the community. Arnar has been one of the more prominent members here for well over 10 months, so I'm glad to see him finally become a moderator. Gameloft has started experimenting with the timed quests, tuning the rewards as well as the requirements. The Power Hungry quest was bumped to 1800 energy, making it much harder to complete. The Moneybags quest now requires spending 4 million gold, but you do get some extra days to complete it. and a new timed quest was introduced called Waste Hunter, which is requiring players to spend 1,800 monolith waste energy in 2 days, which is impossible without spending over 800 saved up gems. These changes triggered a lot of criticism in Discord, and as such, Abo came in to clarify a few things regarding those timed quests. 1, the devs are actively monitoring time quest results. 2, they want to add more types of time quests over time, starting with the next update. 3, they don't like that we can't anticipate them and are working on a solution, whether that's in-game or not. 4, new players will get dedicated time quests to teach them how to play the game correctly. And 5, time quests for now are a way to reward players for quote-unquote normal actions and should not necessarily be finished by everyone. And lastly, Abo confirmed that they would like to give us the ability to rewatch the set building animations, as you can currently not do that. This would be really nice to have in the game since the actual animation is very complex and very well done. And that's going to be it for this week. Again, if you want to get Seiko's document version of this report, you can find a link to his Dev Tracker Discord server in the description below. It's also just a great server in general for staying up to date on everything going on in LEGO Legacy, and I think he will also be posting his own recap of the Q&A that will be happening shortly. So thanks as always for watching, and I will see you in the next one.